Hey, what's up, tubers? I got the initial video I posted. If you've seen that one already, just a little recap. I gave some advice for new people coming in to collecting, especially sports cards, because you need certain stuff to help take care of your stuff. But with that being said, I buy a lot of collections. Pretty much, I find a lot of lower end stuff right now. I'm moving into some higher end stuff here shortly. It's kind of hard doing much on a small VA pension. Any of you service vets out there, thank you for your service. And if you're dealing with their pension system, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pay your bills, and then you roll gas or roll pennies for gas the rest of the month. So, I like to flip cards. Helps me have a little more money than month occasionally, which is nice. But without further ado, I will get into some stuff that I've unpackaged recently. And let's get going. I got all sports, new, old, and in the middle. Cheap, a little less cheap, and then a lot less cheap. But we'll start off with this little dude right here. And this is the Frank Thomas draft pick card, also known as the rookie. And I can't see over my phone, so we'll just see if we can zoom in here. And it's not going to zoom in, so I'll just tell you right now a cheating way to do it. See where it says 87, 88, 89? Those are the seasons. And as you can see, freshman, sophomore, junior in college. So that means he has no major league experience. Again, for the new folks, just explaining some basics. So this would be indeed his rookie card. It's not bad shape. It's not really gradable. And just looking at it, I would probably, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 maybe. It's pretty nice. It doesn't have any creases. All the corners are decent. You can't really see it in there. But let's see if we can get it out of here. These are new top holders, so they're pretty inflexible here. Grab it by the sleeve. Don't ever grab it by the card. But as you can see, not a lot of deformities. Pretty nice. It'll work. Let me see if I can get it back in there looking through my mount here. And it doesn't appear so. There we go. And I always do that. And slide it in real nice and soft like that. That way it doesn't get bound up and crease it and ruin it. Because if you do that, it goes in my little trash can over there. And then we use it to burn trash as we light fires. Another thing you might want to get into as you get more and more into collecting, you'll hear people call them slabs. You'll hear people call them graded cards. You'll hear people call them whatever. Those are pretty much the two. I call them bricks because they get a little brick sound to them if you drop them. But this is the Sammy Sosa rookie from 90 Upper Deck. It's a really nice card. See, there's the brick sound. Good thing it's in a slab. Upper Deck 1990, number 17, Gem Mint 10 or better. And whenever you get these, I suggest, well, I keep hitting my mount. Let me show you what I'm using for a mount real quick so you can understand until I get a better headset camera. There's a big piece of cardboard. My brother-in-law is an electrician, so he's got plenty of electrician's tape around here, AC tape, duct tape, whatever you want to call it. It's really high-duty stuff. And I can't put my other phone in the mount because it doesn't fit it. I made it custom for this phone. There's the base. You go up, and that little slot right there, the angle, I turn my phone like this, facing the cards, and I stick it in that little slot right there. And then I got it sitting on a 5-gallon bucket. I realize I'm moving the camera around, probably making y'all kind of, I don't want to say drunk, but yeah, there you go. motion sickness. There you go. But until I get my headset charger found, that's pretty much what I'm stuck with. But yeah, as you get closer, or not close, still having to move around my mount here. But the BCCG stands for Beckett. That's their abbreviation. It's right there, Beckett.com/Beckett card. I don't know what the heck that stands for. Beckett Company Card Grading or Beckett Card Company Grading or something, whatever. You can Google it. It varies depending on how many you send in, what membership you have. But if you get one, they do fake some of these. And I have seen some fakes. Oh, my phone's actually halfway trying to focus now. Look at that. Ain't that fancy? I'll be glad when I get my other phone mount or my headset with my microphone on it so I can use it. But that serial number, if you go to Beckett.com, use their search menu, or I'll have to show you. I got my laptop over there, so I'll do a video on graded stuff. But if you go there and find the graded cards, or just try the search menu, sometimes it'll come up, sometimes it won't. It depends on what kind of mood the site's in. But every card you send to get graded has an individualized serial number. You can go to their website, type that number in. You might have to have a membership. I don't know. I haven't checked them in. Yeah, I haven't checked this one yet. But I have a pretty good feeling it's real. But they do fake everything. If it can be built, it can be faked. So if you're buying vintage, it's a really safe way to buy, especially from a trusted seller that has a lot of very positive reviews. You pretty much are safe. PSA, Beckett are the big two. There's a lot of others out there, which I have some of the others. I'll show you on another video because they're in my store inventory and I don't feel like pulling out my inventory box right now. But we'll go through some cards here real quick, show you what I've been pulling lately. Yeah, let's see, the Flying Dutchman, aka Honus Wagner, probably one of the greatest players ever. Actually, he is the greatest player ever. If you look at his cards, guess what? You need to hit the lottery to buy them, usually, unless they're toilet paper quality, which are still pretty nice to have. I wish I had an original old one. But Diamond Kings are pretty close. I love Diamond Kings. And you got Mark McGwire here, Home Run Highlights, Upper Deck. That one's, I guess I better look at the card and see here. Make sure you can see it. Pretty nice. And like I said, that one's a 99 Upper Deck. And there's a Gleyber Torres for the Yanks. And that's one of the new Bowmans. They're pretty spiffy. King Griffey Jr. Bowman. And as you see, he made his professional debut in Bellingham, Washington in 1987. All the cards, well, most of the cards, I can't say all because I have a lot of them that have no backs. Or they just have like a 1 of 10 or 1 of 20. Not necessarily a numbered card, just a sequential number. Which is still a numbered card in my book, but whatever. But yeah, there you go. That's one of the first Bowman King Griffeys. Not an autograph, it's a stamped autograph from the factory. A lot of cards have those. You'll have to just use your common sense and see which one's real and which one's not. Terry Pendleton, one of my all-time favorite Atlanta Braves, being a Georgia boy. I don't know if you could tell by my twang. And there you go. There's a Roger Maris reprint. I've never seen a hologram that just did little lines like that. I'm not sure what the, well, I can't say that word. I want to keep it clean channel, but I probably will. A nice little bio there if you want to hit the pause button and check that out. Ted Williams has a lot of nice insert reprints. And here, Hall of Famer, Mr. Reggie Jackson. Reginald Jackson, Reggie Jackson, to the card collector world. We like to shorten people's names and give them goofy, see if it'll focus. Nope, not really. 82 Donruss. That's an old original. Very nice. Very good shape, actually, for an 82. That's 36 years old plus. And Chuck Knobloch. He's been around the box, or the block, rather. A lot of these have autograph lines on the bottom. Like, I've got a lot of older football cards that have the actual player flip the card over and sign on card. That's one of the first variations of an on-card autograph. Be careful to look for those, because those can be worth a lot of money. Here's a Topps 206 repop of Pujols. They started doing these quite a few years ago. The Topps 206, the Gaudies, pretty much all the early, really expensive cards. They did remakes for all of those. Here's a Honus Wagner Topps 206. I've got a book, and you can get a book that has all the T206s, all the Gaudies, all the no-name cards that we hardly ever hear of anymore. Unless you're a pretty solid collector, you really don't have a clue how many different types of cards are out there. Next time you're at a store, see if they've got a price guide or a Beckett. Here's a couple of my homie, Mr. Ozzie Albies for my Atlanta Braves. I got those two in a box here recently. Very, very nice. I haven't decided. I'll probably put one in my shop and keep one, because I'm a Braves fanatic. I've got some Acuñas. I've got a lot of new Max Fried, Diamond Kings, Gypsy Queens. You name it, I got it. Braves. I love my Braves. Another Laboratorios. And there's two Mark McGwire reprints. I think it's the same card. No, that's 68 and a 64 there. So, let me slide these stacks out of the way. We'll probably do this first stack here, and then we'll call it a video. Another Mark McGwire. And another Mark McGwire. And another Mark McGwire. I told this guy when I bought these cards, I was like, just give me a bunch of stuff that you don't want, that I can make a little bit of money on without having to charge 2 arms, a leg, a pinky toe, and a nose hair. There's a Lou Gehrig insert, repop. Very nice. I love me some repops of the vintage players, because you can't afford the vintage players. There's a triple play, 99 Hall of Famer. Well, Hall of Fame edition card insert. Actually, it's not an insert. That's a card number 275. That's a subset of Panini there. Cool. And I got 3 of that. Was that 92 leaf maybe? Yep, 92 leaf. I got 3 of those. Nolan Ryan, if you find some of his older stuff, put it in a box. Put it in the sleeve, put it in the top loader, and keep it. There's some all-star rookie for Mark McGwire's when you come up with the A's. There's another duplicate of Mark McGwire. Probably keep one, sell one. Upper Deck SP Authentic. I believe that's a 99. Yep, 99. Pete Rose. Ask 20 different people, you get 20 different answers. Hall of Fame, yes or no? I'm on the fence. I think he deserves it because of his numbers, but I think he doesn't deserve it because he bet on baseball. He swears up and down he never bet on his team, which is Cincinnati. But if you're a gambler and you're an addict to that level, I have a hard time believing you. Probably going to get a lot of nasty comments, but guess what? I got a block button, and I'm not afraid to use it. Pete Rose. Maybe he'll get in one day. I don't know. And there's a Jeter at his Hall of Fame induction for Yankee Stadium. They retired it May 14th, 2017. That's my favorite part about cards. You learn something. Turn it over. Usually the inserts and stuff. DJM 22, as you can see, is the card number. That's not a standard card number. That's an insert card number. And a lot of them have very cool stuff that you can learn something from. Highly recommend it. Learn something every day. And I told him if he had some, throw some Jeters in the mix. Jeter insert. Let you pause that and read that if you like. Another Jeter. Pause it. Whatever. And I showed that one already. Nope. I think these are all different. There might be some dupes in there. But another little tidbit. Another little tidbit. You want to pause it? That's enough of the pause it. You know what to do if you want to read it. You can find the pause button. You have it pretty much handled. Very nice cards. I love me some Derek Jeters, especially stuff I don't have, and I don't have any of these previously. So yeah. Jeter with a microphone. That could get dangerous. 57 game reaching base streak. That is Hall of Fame steady. You don't find too many guys can say that. Show me another one. That's all I got to say. How many games was that again? I almost dropped a dirty word there. 57 games of reaching base. Either a hit, a walk, whatever. You get on base, 466 on base percentage, and a 1.109 OPS. That is pretty strong. Another Jeter. Flips it to the plate to get the last out. There you go. You can read the Captain Writes the Ship with Savvy Flip. I love it when they rhyme. That's pretty sexy. I love me some Jeter cards. And there's another Jeter. Pretty fancy. Captain plays his final game at Yankee Stadium and tips to the crowd. Yeah, that's class, man. And there's some Series 1 checklist for you for 2015 tops. I got a bunch more of those. Not necessarily Jeters, but 25 or 2015 tops. And I think that's another Pujols. Yep, it's another one. Cool. All right, we're getting up on 20 minutes, so hope you enjoyed the education. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of the cards. Like I said, the ones I have duplicates of, I will probably be putting them on the internet on my shop, crazyforcardboard.com, spelled with K's, not C's. I didn't want to be like everybody else. So look for this K in crazy, the number 4. Yeah, it's in my description. You can read. It's all good. I got faith in you. But yeah, we're over 17 and a half. I want to keep them under 20 as much as possible because they take forever to upload. I may work on some intros. I may work on some outros and fancy stuff, but I doubt it because my laptop does not like much at all. Basically playing YouTube, streaming Amazon Prime, not a commercial. Just saying, if you want to sponsor me, fine. I'm sure you can find better people to sponsor, but whatever. Yeah. But here's my little setup here. Like I said, I showed you my mount. Got it sitting on a 5-gallon bucket. Stick my phone in that little V right there. Bam. But there's my laptop and surround sound. Got it running through my TV. I wish I could zoom my TV screen to make it fit the whole screen, so I didn't have to watch a little. It's not that much bigger. Well, yeah. My laptop's a 14-inch. That box right there is a 43-inch TV screen diagonal, so probably 32-inch screen, maybe 27. Needs to be bigger. But yeah, that's what I do when I'm sorting cards. I watch YouTube. I get tired of watching YouTube. I crank my stereo, and then I rednecked it. There's a speaker in that corner, and a speaker in that corner. And the same thing way down there. I think you can see the little silver box in the corner there. I fully intend on putting drywall in. I just haven't had this building very long. So it's pretty much bare bones. I've got a box of 90 Donruss, the ugliest card ever made in my opinion. And I'm doing my share to rid the world of them. And I'll show you what I mean. Sorry for the wobbly stuff. I don't have a mount for this camera. But if you see this, this is a box full of 90 Donruss. I probably had 2,000 cards in the box that I got, and I really don't care to receive any of these. If you send any, once I put a P.O. box up, I haven't done that yet. This is their fate. I'm doing my part to rid the world of 90 Donruss. Unless you're a kid and just don't know any better, I would highly suggest you do the same. The more we destroy, the more they're worth. I have twice that many sitting in a box, so I really don't care about them. But I'm going to use those to cover my walls. I have a pile of walls to cover once I fit drywall in them eventually. Maybe, I don't know. Still got to do the roof. I got a blue ceiling. But yeah, I don't really care what this place looks like. It's homey. It's mine. You know, got an air conditioner, got a heater, got my music, whatever. But yeah, we're over 20 minutes now. I've rambled on enough. I like to talk in case you haven't noticed. Leave me some likes, leave me some comments, subscribe. If you got friends that are new to the hobby, send them my way. I need subscribers. I need friends. Always looking for more friends. Never have enough, especially good ones. Yeah, we'll talk to you probably a couple hours. I'm going to take a nap, try to. My sister and them will be up. Well, they're probably up now. I can go get me a glass of tea and some chicken. Ooh, fried chicken sandwich. All right, I'm getting hungry now. I'm going to go eat, get some tea, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye.